Hey guys, I'm Johnny Scoble, and this is Chase the Heat. I told you earlier I had a really cool pepper to review for you guys. This is unlike anything I've ever seen before. This is grown by Damon, a friend of mine. Just got off the phone with him. He's from It Only Burns Twice Peppers, chili peppers. Excuse me. He has a family he knows that lives in Texas, and on their property, they have a wild growing pepper called Texas rice pepper. And I'm going to hold this up to you, and you're going to figure out real quickly why they call this the Texas rice pepper. Look at that. Now here's the weirdest thing. They're smaller. These are smaller. This one might be the size of a grain of rice, but the rest of them are actually smaller, literally, than a grain of rice. In fact, if it wasn't red, you would never know it's a pepper, right? To his knowledge, it's the only place he knows that it grows wild. Damon got some of these. Now, you gotta, I asked him this. He says, I said, are you growing these? He said, yes. I said, how small are the seeds? He said, small. This is the pepper, guys. You've seen me cut pods open. I almost want to get a scalpel and like some surgical equipment and cut this, do like a surgery on this thing. You look how teeny this thing is. But here's the crazy thing. You would not in a million years believe the flavor of this. It's absolutely delicious. There is a sweetness to it. It's like shocking. When you consider how absolutely teeny this thing is, you can see it, how absolutely teeny that thing is. The taste, there's an immediate sweetness to it. To me, it kind of tastes like a cayenne. But I mean, look at how teeny that thing is. You guys see how teeny it is? I mean, it's just minute. Somehow he opens this thing up, gets seeds out, dries them, germinates them, and grows them. So he's got these growing. Damon does. No, they're hot. They're surprisingly hot considering how absolutely minuscule they are. On my scale, it barely bumps my needle. I had Josh is in here. He had one the other day. He's not a pepperhead. He couldn't believe the flavor on this thing. What I think they'd be amazing for is to dry them up. They would be so amazing dried up in a snack mix, like a trail mix, because the heat's not that bad. If you're a non-chili head, this might be like a 3 or 4 for you. Legitimate. They're teeny, but they have shocking how flavorful they are. It would also be amazing in a salad, because there's this natural sweetness to it that is so incredible that pairs with, combined with the pepper flavor. It's just incredible. Now, Damon says that when these things grow, they grow like 4 feet tall, big, bushy things. And they produce in a ridiculous manner. The production, he says, it's incredible, just everywhere, billions of them. What an incredible little, just amazing. You just look at that. I'm so fascinated by this. I really am. This is the kind of thing where if I were a kid, having this on your property, if they have children, this is a surefire way to raise chili heads. Because if this was ever on my land, instead of picking berries, I would have a field day with those. They're absolutely incredible. Now the cool thing is Damon's growing them, and he's growing them side by side next to something else. I think he said Thai, and they crossed. And now he's got some of these that are growing that are much bigger. Oh no, I'd love to get my hands on some. But what an absolutely fantastic little teeny baby pepper, and it grows wild. That to me is so exciting. You know, I'll eat every one of them. There's only a couple more. I would imagine I could strip a bush in a few minutes. Just incredible flavor. I really can't. I'll leave the last two. Maybe I can get somebody else to try one. Unbelievable flavor. Damon, I want more of those, man. And the ones that you cross that are a little bigger, I want to try those too. Anyway, you guys are great. I told you I was going to have something weird for you to see. Isn't that crazy? If you guys want to get some of these exotic, really crazy peppers that I eat, this morning was a chocolate scorpion. Damon grew these from It Only Burns Twice chili peppers. So in the description box, you'll see an email for him. Email him and you can get your hands on some of these. You'd be blown away by these Texas rice pepper. Absolutely incredible. But the range that he had grows stuff from very mild to gonna hurt you. So he's got something for everybody. So if you want some great peppers, go to the description box, click that email, and email him. Let him know that Johnny sent you, okay? You'll see all the stuff around the screen. Here you're gonna see our pepper. There you're gonna see League of Fire. And right there you're gonna see our relevant videos. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.